I wonder if we can explore your argument that the Founding Fathers wanted to merge church and state.
Well, Larry, they did.
I know you believe it's true, but this week many historians countered that the U.S. was founded in opposition to the British mixing of church and state. The Founding Fathers were actually pushing for separation.
Liberals would say that, wouldn't they?
Actually, some noted conservatives said it too.
If they said it, they're liberals, and I'm not going to allow them to vilify me on this. My statements were true. They were based on a very thorough analysis.
So you think that the only explanation for their difference of opinion is that they are out to get you?
How else can you explain their utter disregard for my thorough analysis?
Well, actually, an alternative explanation is that to them, your analysis is not very thorough. They think you didn't take your argument to its logical conclusions.
Well, that's nonsense.
I know you think it's nonsense. That's because you took your argument as far as you felt you needed to take it. Apparently, they think it needed to be taken further.
Look, Larry, I'm not going to argue about it.
Then I wonder if we can explore our little situation here and make some general observations. It seems to me that we have what I'd call attention difference syndrome, a situation in which two people disagree about how much attention something deserves. Their attention differs.
Attention to detail is a good thing.
No doubt, but the question is which details? I mean, I could pay attention to every little point of light in my backdrop here, and that would be attention to detail, but then maybe I wouldn't have attention for the detail of your argument.
Is this about the 1,000 points of light?
No, Sarah, it's about the ways we have to prioritize among details. We can't pay attention to every detail about everything. We have to choose.
I do. I pay attention to detail.
Yes, Sarah, I'm sure you do, but we don't all pay attention to the same details, and...
I pay attention to the right details.
So you admit that you don't pay attention to all details, just the right details. And I'm saying the right details for you, but others pay attention to other details, the right details for them.
But they're wrong.
I'm sure you've taken your thinking as far as you feel you need to take it, but this is where our attention differs, because, for example, I need to take thinking about the church and state further. I need to take into account what historians say, and you don't, apparently.
Not if they're liberal.
But I said several are conservative.
If they disagree with me, they aren't conservative.
So you're saying you don't listen to anyone who disagrees with you?
You're not listening. I simply said...
I'm just following your idea to its logical conclusion. You said you don't have to pay attention to them if they're liberal, and then you said that they are liberals if they disagree with you, so that means you don't have to listen to them if they disagree with you.
Don't put words in my mouth.
But do you see my point? It's not just about us. Whenever two people are stuck in attention difference syndrome, they have different ideas about how much detail is necessary to understanding something. For example, you think a lot of elites think too much, right?
They all do. It's not necessary to think things through that much. It's not rocket science, Larry. It's simple soccer mom common sense, and just look how far it's gotten me. Lots of people love me.
Well, yes, and that can either mean you're putting your attention where it really matters, or it means that there are a lot of people who want to think things through only as far as you do.
I pay attention to detail. I'm a detail-oriented person. I don't think too little about anything, and I don't think too much about anything. I think just the right amount. I'm really proud of myself that way. Other people ignore the details or they think too much. Not me. I've checked with myself several times about this, and I find that I always agree with myself on it. I'm a detail-oriented person, not like those elites who pay too much attention to things that don't matter.
Well, I guess that's all we have time for today.
I just want to remind people that George Washington believed in his Christian heart and that United States was founded by Christians for Christians. It's a Christian nation, and Jesus was a red-blooded American. Don't you forget it.
Sarah, those arguments deserve more attention to detail. Well, never mind.